MLB Network brings you baseball from under the lights at Citizens Bank Park in Philadelphia. A good matchup here for you tonight between the American League's Houston Astros and the Philadelphia Phillies. It's interleague baseball on MLB Network. Stepping into the box, Derek Fisher. And we are set for baseball here this evening. First pitch of the at-bat. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fouled off. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2. Not a bad night to bring the parka along. 54 degrees at game time. Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to third, and no swing. It's ball two. 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome. You go back to the dugout as an offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire, so it's ball four. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve, reigning batting champion in the American League. And this is up and in, ball one. The 1-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike. He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
Checks his swing, but this will be strike two call. Now he gets the ground ball to first. This might be two. To second for one. On to first, but not in time as he beats it out. Here's the catcher, Brian McCann. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that one just missed outside.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
And he misses again, 2-0. Runner goes for second. Strike taken, the throw. And no throw, in fact, as he'll just hang on to it. Started to go around there. Looked like he held up in time. No. Strike two, says the third base umpire. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Line drive, base hit. Altuve rounds third and is digging for the plate. And the run will score as the Astros are off to the early 1-0 lead. So here's the Astros cleanup hitter, George Springer, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. He goes the other way as this is hit in the air toward the gap in right center. Herrera arranged to his left and put it away. 2 down. And he thought better of taking that risk there as he retreats back to first safely. Here comes the first pitch. Try to check it, and it's 0-1. A ball and a strike to count to the Astros first baseman.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about. With the first baseman holding the runner on, it's always smart to pitch into the defense you have behind you.
And he missed again, high and away this time, 3-1.
I'm seeing him aim the ball right now. That's a trap you fall into as a pitcher when you're not as confident in your stuff as you should be. You've got to trust your stuff.
Lifted into the air to shallow center. Herrera on the run. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the. Here's this fielder, Odubel Herrera. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. High in the air out towards shallow right. Reddick has a read on it. 1 down. So stepping in, Reese Hoskins. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball one. Hit on the ground to third. In time to first, and there are two away. Here's Carlos Santana now. Past meetings against Lance McCullers, he's 1 for 2. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. The 1-0 home. A little bouncer. Santana playing here in his age 31 season. He's in the midst of his 8th major league season. Breaking ball as this runs in on him, and he has to step out of the way that time. And he pulled the string a bit too sharply there on a curveball as it's down around the shoe tops.
This is a good at bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1, 2, 3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that, and he's even gotten himself into a good hitter's count now.
Bregman in foul ground. And that's the 3rd out. Now at the plate, Carlos Correa. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Carlos Correa.
The windup and the 0-1. Hit to third. Backhanded. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second. Striding in for Houston, Josh Reddick. First offering on its way. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. And a fastball just misses. It's 1-1. The 1-1 home is looked at off the plate for a ball. 1 out, nobody on. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Williams is right there as he takes it for the 2nd out. Next up for the Stros, Alex Bregman. He'll work on keeping this top of the 2nd alive. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. 3-1. And now he'll step off as they look for a strikeout pitch. Into the corner and slicing foul. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Hoskins waits on it. And that retires the side. Stepping into the box, Cesar Hernandez. Set to lead off the home half of the 2nd. Hit out towards 2nd. Altuve has it. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. So next to the plate for the Phils, Nick Williams. And the throw won't be in time as he'll be able to beat out the recovery throw at first. First pitch of the at-bat. Just a tick behind for a strike. And there he goes towards 2nd. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw in time at 2nd, and McCann has nailed him trying to take 2nd base. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now.
You know, he's had a very economical start.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Lance McCullers, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on first himself for the out. Digging in for his 2nd at-bat, Derek Fisher. First pitch coming, here it is. And flirting with danger on a changeup that missed high for a ball. Now the 1-0. Count now, a ball and a strike. The 1-1. Takes a pitch for strike number 2. The 1-2. And it's fouled away. The 1-2. Misses, ball 2. The 2-2. Tried to hold back, but this is popped up. And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the second out. Ready for another chance? Jose Altuve, 0 for 1 for him here in this one. This is in the air to center. Does he have another 1-2-3 for the Ledger? He does. 8 in a row he's set down. Leading off the inning, Ben Lively. And they'll need him to get something going here. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. The 1-0 is a ball below the zone.
It's great to be able to face a pitcher to lead off the inning and get yourself a quick out. But now you find yourself down 2-0, and he's licking his chops for a fastball.
Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. The 3-1 is in there for a full count now. 3-2. The 3-2 pitch. Swing and a little tapper. Another full count offering on its way. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away. First pitch on its way. Hot shot down the line. And this will stay inside the third base bag. A fair ball. And he'll pull into second with 1 away. So striding in, Odubel Herrera, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Back up the middle. Throw gets him, 2 down. And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Heading out toward shallow right. Reddick has a read on it, and that ends the inning. Digging in to try it again, Brian McCann. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. Dribbled up the line. That winds up foul. A ball and a strike to Brian McCann.
That's not a bad pitch right there. That two-seamer moving away from a left-handed hitter. Didn't get the strike, but I like the idea behind the pitch.
The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2. And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2. Check to swing there and pops this one up. Santana moving to his left, 1 out. Here's George Springer. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. First pitch coming. Here it is. Curveball that time, not even close.
Looked like he was trying to work in a front door curveball there, but it seemed like it popped out of his hand a little early, causing it to miss inside.
A ball and a strike now, and he'll step off and try again. The 1-1 down the third baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. The 1-2 fouled away. The 1-2 tried to hold up there, appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. Here now the 2-2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Hernandez waits on it. 2 down. Here's Marwin Gonzalez now.
Number 9, Marwin.
First offering on its way. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Missed with a slider. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
Boy, that's a great breaking ball right there. That's a tough pitch to lay off when that ball's coming in at that plane right there. Quality take.
Set to deal on 2-2. And another foul ball. Here's another 2-2. Very weakly on the ground. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes. Another 2-2 offering. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball.
Hey, I'm biased to the hitter right now. Keep frustrating that pitcher. Foul.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike. Leading off the inning, Carlos Santana, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. And he can't get out of the way of that one, so the leadoff man will be on to open the frame. He's set. Here it comes. Grounded down the third baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. And that misses. 2-1. Now the 2-1 is in there for the second strike. Working for the punch out and the offering. Push to the right side. And he will whip this one over to first in time for the out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Cesar Hernandez. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Santana, the runner at second with 1 away. And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike 2. Check swing grounder to the right side. Gonzalez right there, and he's safe. So striding in, Nick Williams, and their runners at the corners now. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1. Williams is a guy that can really pick him up and put him down, if you will. He's a plus runner and really use his speed to his advantage. Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. And not in time as the run scores. Notch 1 in the score column as the runner from third crosses the plate. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Breaking ball stays high. 1-0 count. Here it is. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Look out. All over the place now. 3-0. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Fisher's under it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. Riding in once again, Ben Lively. He got called out on strikes his last time through. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire.
Yeah, you take a look at that two-seamer right there. Sinker had nasty downward plane on that ball. That thing must have gone down at least 6 inches.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Here now the 2-2. Gets him looking, strike 3. Here's Carlos Correa now. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball 1. Sneaks a fastball by him at the letters. It's 1-1. Correa, sometimes called Show-Rea. He's in his 3rd season as a major league player. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first and no swing. It's ball 2. Hit on the ground out to short. He's got it. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. Now at the plate, Josh Reddick. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Rolled slowly to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Digging in now, Alex Bregman. He's 0 for 1 thus far. On the ground to third. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He sure does. Make it 14 in a row set down now. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Jorge Alfaro will try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. In there, and it's 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Alfaro Stands 6'2" as you see him in the right-handed box. This is his second year as a major leaguer. The count now at 2-1. 2 balls and 2 strikes to the Phillies catcher. Here now the 2-2. Flares this one over toward first. But an easy play there at first as that becomes the first out of the inning. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Check swing, but he makes contact and hits it out in front of the plate. Throw, and he's called out on a close play at first. And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Missed with a breaking ball. And this is a fastball that's right on the black, but ruled a ball. It's 2-0 now.
I know you're standing on the mound. You got 2 quick outs right here, but you have to respect the fact that this lineup can hit you and hit you in a hurry. Number 2-hole batter up at the plate. He has a chance to get on and get the big boys up.
Here now the 2-2 is looked at for ball 3.
With the meat of the order due up next, you can probably expect to see something you can handle here with the full count as the 2-hole hitter.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. And this one misses inside a ball. He walked him, and they've got themselves a 2-out base runner. First delivery to him on the way. Popped him up. Bregman has room in foul territory. Makes the catch, and that'll retire. Digging in to try it again. Lance McCullers comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Popped him up. Franco in foul ground, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. The 0-1 started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. The 1-1 is taken for ball 2. Sent out to straightaway center field. Chasing after it is Herrera. He's there and records the first out. So the Houston lineup turns over, and to the plate, Derek Fisher. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2.
He would have had to go with the old school Tommy Hawk approach on that one if he wanted to get on top, but he was able to lay off it.
2 balls and a strike to count. 3 balls and a strike to Houston's left fielder.
Time for him to attack on the mound. He knows his team's struggling offensively. Don't mess around and try and nibble. Be on the attack and let them beat you.
And he held up in time, but it's strike 3 called, and there are 2 down. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Got him to go up the ladder there for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. And flirting with danger on a changeup that missed high for a ball. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Chopped weakly to the left. He's got to hurry. Throw won't be in time as he reaches it first. Next up for the Stros, Brian McCann. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game, and he may have thought something was on here as he stepped off to look back to first. First pitch coming. Here it is. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and that nearly broke our tie, but instead it's a foul ball.
That's what makes pitching so difficult. You get the first 2 guys out of the inning, then you give up that 2-out base hit. Now you have the middle part of the order coming up, and this is where you have to really refocus on that mound, stay out of a potential big inning.
There's a swing, and he sends the ball high in the air into left field. Maybe not, as this stays up in the air long enough to be hauled. Ready once again, Michael Franco. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far.
Third baseman.
And he takes ball 1.
Franco.
The 1-0 home is looked at for the first strike. The pitch. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Reddick has a read on it. Makes the play, 1 away. Digging in once again, Cesar Hernandez. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Swing and a line drive. Foul. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And that misses 1-1. The 1-1. It's in there for strike number 2. Bounce to first. Gonzalez is up with it, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Nick Williams singled home a run in his last time up. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Altuve onto the grass, and the inning is over. Here's George Springer. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far.
Center fielder, number 4, George.
And he'll step off and try and reset. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hot shot on the ground is short. Reined in. Throw is not in time, and a great job of legging that out, as now the go-ahead run is on base to lead off the inning. He's set, and the pitch. Hit hard on the ground towards second, and this will be a base hit into center. So the first 2 are aboard here to kick off the 7th. Throw will hold him at second, but the go-ahead run's in scoring position now with still nobody out. Ready for another chance? Carlos Correa. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1.
This is the guy they're going to have to be careful with. He could put 3 runs on the board in a hurry, so expect them to try to get him to chase something out of the zone if they can.
The 1-1 home is taken for strike 2. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. Stepping in is Josh Reddick. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Herrera is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. Well, he thought about tagging and moving up, but instead he's back to second. Ready for another shot now. Alex Bregman. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. That's ball 2. Three and 0 now. Next pitch will be number 100 for him now through 6 2/3. The 3-0 pitch. Grounded foul toward the coaching box at third. He's set. Here's the 3-1. And that misses for ball 4. So the potential go ahead run. J.D. Davis will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot. Edebray Ramos answers the call to pitch here in a big spot. He inherits a bases-loaded jam, but needs just one out to get out of it. J.D. Davis, the next to bat. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball one. That's wide, 2-0. Now the 2-0. A swing and a miss, strike one.
Hey, back when I first broke into the big leagues, a lot of the pitchers wanted to work east to west. Now, with such an uptick in velocity, these guys are working north-south.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to hit. Joe Smith gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound.
Number 38, Joe Smith.
First pitch on its way. Way in front of a great slider that time. Smith playing here in his age 34 season. He was selected in the third round during the first-year player draft of 2006.
Hey, nothing has been handed to this guy. Drafted in the middle rounds, and he has found his way in the big leagues. This has turned out to be a really nice pick.
The count now at 2-2. And he checked his swing, but it's a strike three called, and that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the pitcher.
Off the plate and away there, 1 ball, no strikes. Now the 1-0 is a slider taken for a ball.
Can't allow yourself to lose focus right here with the pitcher up. Got to stay on the attack. Minimize pitches against these guys and put them away early.
The 2-1 home. Waves and misses for strike number 2. One run, 4 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
Man, he certainly got him protecting the plate right there. He almost got him to go around on that slider right there. I would not.
Well, the first baseman is under it. Derek Fisher, the next to bat.
Leading off for the Astros, left fielder.
Here comes the first pitch. Chopped toward the second baseman. Gonna be a tough play. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. He's set. Here's the 0-1. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Tries to dump this one out to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Riding in once again, Brian McCann has got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Oh, it's on the ground to second. Did he get his double play? Relay to first in time, and just like that, here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera, and he'll start out the bottom of the 8th inning. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. The 0-1 pitch, and a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Now the 2-1. Runs a bit inside for a ball. The 3-1 pitch. Finds the zone to fill the count. 3-2. Payoff pitch one more time. Fastball hit on the ground is short. Correa ranges to his right. And there's one down now. And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. No balls and 1 strike. Now the 0-1. Hit sharply but foul down the right side.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. He cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
Now a half swing, but it's strike three anyway, says the home plate umpire. And that's out number 2 from the stretch. And the slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way.
Wow, count now 1-0 with a real good slugger up at the plate. This is the time as a pitcher you have to really make some good pitches. This is not the time to just groove one right down the middle.
And he takes very close to the inside corner here. 2-2 though. Looking at a fastball to end the inning. So here's the Astros. Cleanup hitter George Springer, and his guys needed to get things started here in the top half of the ninth. First offering on its way. Here we go with inning number 9. The 1-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1. Two and one.
Well, it's 2-1 now, and we haven't seen a fastball from him in this at bat yet. As a hitter, you've probably got to sit on that right now.
And he fouls this one off. The 2-2. Hit on the ground to third. Bronco fields it cleanly. On to first, and that is a big out to start the ninth. Digging in, Marwin Gonzalez. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. Now a fastball to start things out. Didn't miss by a lot, but it's 1-0. The 1-0. Smoked on the ground up the middle. Fielded cleanly. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out. Here's Carlos Correa now. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Now a changeup here to start things out, but that'll dip a bit too low, and it's 1-0. 1-0 count. Here it is. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time. Now the 1-1 pitch. It's a breaking ball that misses off the plate.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
Swing, strike 2. Crowd gets up for the 3-2. A bouncer to the left side. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. And now it'll be the cleanup spot for the Phillies. Maikel Franco. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Now the 0-1. A fastball that just misses inside. The 1-1 home is up and away, but called a strike. The 1-2. It is a fastball in off the plate for a ball. Now here's the pitch. Here's a ball swung on and lofted in the air out toward right center. Under it is Altuve, and he's got it for the first down. Digging in now for Philadelphia, Cesar Hernandez. He was a ground out victim last time up. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Sent on the ground out to second. Altuve from deep in the hole. The spin throw gets him at first. Nicely done for the second out.
Right fielder.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Check swing as he pops this one onto the right side. Gonzalez will put this one away. Riding in for Houston, Josh Reddick. He flew out in his last at-bat. First delivery to him on the way. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. A fastball that finds the outside corner.
Hey, nice adjustment right there for him to get on top of that baseball and drive it to the corner. The first pitch he obviously tried to overthrow, got under it, and it sailed on him a little bit.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Will not catch the zone. Ball 3.
Well, that's ball 3, and the Astros right now would do anything to get this leadoff hitter on.
Little dribbler up the first baseline. Taken high and deep to right. Williams going back, but he can't get it as it's off the wall. Oh, and this deflects right off him. He's around second now as they're still searching for it out there. And he will make it in safely. He's in at third as the go-ahead run. So digging in now, Alex Bregman. He has the possible go-ahead run only 90 feet away at third base. Now this is up and in, and I don't think he likes that location much. It's ball 1.
Boy, that's a good pitch right there. The old school guys would call that a little bit of chin music up and in. See if he can get him to move off the box a little bit.
Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. But he changed his mind there as he broke for home, but Evan Gattis will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line. Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go.
Now pitching for the Phillies, number 50, Hector Neris.
That misses for ball 1.
Boy, this is a dicey situation right here, D-Lo. But the runner in scoring position, the sac fly brings that run in. This is where you're going to really have to try to keep the ball on the ground as a pitcher. What do you want to do as a hitter, D-Lo?
Yeah, right here, you are looking for anything above the belt. You see it up, you have to let it go. This is where you have to check your ego at the door. Something has to be elevated and put into the outfield. Give your team a chance to score a run.
Hernandez is under it. 2 gone.
The batter, left fielder, Garrett.
And when in doubt, he'll just step off and bluff that runner back to third. Here's the first pitch. A bouncer to the left side. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Will Harris comes on to start the home 10th, and he's just hoping to get this one.
Will Harris.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And that one just missed outside. Now the 1-0 misses for the second ball.
Not sure if that was a purpose pitch or not, but I liked it. As a pitcher, sometimes you've got to be willing to back the guy off the plate by running something hard inside. You can't just let guys be comfortable standing in the batter's box against you.
Under it is Altuve, and he's got it for the first out.
Hector Neris.
Check swing and a pop-up now to the left side. And he's going to beat the offline throw to first as the first baseman couldn't get the foot back in time. Here's the first pitch. Tried to hold back, but this is popped up. And this catches the inside corner. Good spot there. It's 0-2. And he held up in time, but it's strike 3 called, and there are 2 down. Here's the first pitch. Hit hard on the ground to second. Altuve fields it cleanly. Throw on to first, and we are going to the... Ready for another shot now. Jose Altuve. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. Now he'll step off. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A ball and no strikes. Neris stands 6'2" and throws from the right side. He's in his 4th season as a major league player. That's by him for strike 1. And a step off. A 1-1. Chopper to short. Throw beats him by a half a step. He almost beat that out. Digging in to try it again. Brian McCann, who comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
I mean, that's almost an unhittable pitch right there. The downward action of that nasty split finger, add in the velocity in the high 80s, you ain't doing much with that.
1-1 to count. And it's 1-2. A 2-2 count to the Astros catcher. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Bouncer to the left side. Throw on to first will get him. Score at 5-3 on the putout, though it looked more like a 6-3 ground ball. Nevertheless, there are 2 away now. He's set. Here it comes. Way in front of a great slider that time. Up around the face. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him. Popped him up. Alfaro is under it. And that ends the inning. Riding in once again, Rhys Hoskins. He's set to get the bottom of the 11th started. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. And that finds its way through for a base hit. So with a man aboard now, the RBI men will have an opportunity with nobody out in the inning. Here's the first pitch. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. We are under the bright lights tonight as MLB Network welcomes you to this presentation of Major League Baseball. Ought to be a good one here between the Philadelphia Phillies and the Chicago Cubs. Looking forward to this matchup, and it's next on MLB Network. Digging in, Odubel Herrera. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Leading off tonight for Philadelphia, center fielder, Odubel.
Now here's the pitch. And a cold strike on the game's first pitch as we bring you this one here tonight. The knee buckler, and he swings and misses at it.
I'm no hitting expert, but you can't take a swing that's a whole lot more uglier than that one.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think, if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
And he takes strike three called on the fastball, and the leadoff man is gone to start the evening.
In the second spot tonight,
Now to the plate, Rhys Hoskins. He's set, and the pitch. A breaking ball taken at the knees for strike one. Good night for baseball all in all. Game time temperature 63 degrees. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball. Ball one. The 1-1. And he goes with the pitch here and drives it the other way to deep right. And it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball.
That fastball must have a little late life on it because that was right in the wheelhouse and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
And the slider gets him swinging. Two gone.
batting third, first baseman, Carlos Santana.
Darvish pauses. Here's the first pitch. A weak chopper up the line. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Digging in now, Schwarber. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Here's a strike. Just a bit jumpy that time. Time swung on and missed. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Strike three on a pitch in the dirt. Alfaro recovers, but no chance to recover. Schwarber is on at first after the strikeout. The next Cub up, Chris Bryant. First pitch on its way. Sliders in for a strike. Schwarber gets his lead at first, nobody out. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Arrieta, originally from the state of Missouri. He was a fifth-round pick back in the draft of 2007.
Hey, when you come out of the middle rounds, you have to grind for everything, and that's exactly what this guy has done, and he has turned himself into a solid big league ball player.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. The 2-2. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. Stepping in, Wilson Contreras will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Check swing called strike. 0-1. Comes set with the 0-1. Breaking ball in for a strike.
Hey, this guy is dialed in right now. 2 strikeouts and still working ahead. This is going to be a tough test for the offense.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2. Anthony Rizzo stands in now. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Couldn't wait back. A swing and a miss. Into the corner and slicing foul. 2 out with the man at first.
I'll tell you right now, he let go of that one, and he wanted to pull it back. That was a hanger, bad spot over the heart of the plate. He's lucky. He's lucky that's getting sent back to him.
A ball and 2 strikes to Anthony Rizzo. Ready on 1 and 2. He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts. And now it'll be the cleanup spot for the Phillies. Michael Franco. He'll get us started in the top of the second. From the stretch. Here's the first pitch, chopped foul right at home plate, and that's the first strike. 0-1, here it comes. Popped him up. And he'll indeed make the play in foul territory for the first down. Digging in the switch hitter, Cesar Hernandez. He'll swing it from the left side right here. Here's the first pitch to him. Grounded softly to the right. Rizzo charging this one, and the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely. So next to the plate for the Phils, Nick Williams, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Fly ball out toward left center field. Happ is after it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Digging in now for Philadelphia, number 4, ready to get his day at the plate started right here. First pitch coming, here it is. That's a strike to throw down. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down. Here's the 0-1. Line drive to center field. Happ is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire. So in now for Chicago, Jason Hayward set to lead off the home half of the second.
Jason Hayward.
Swing and a miss, 0-1.
Boy, he juked him out of his shoes with that changeup. Stood almost no chance of doing anything with it, but it probably looked good coming in.
Hit hard down the line, and that's through for a hit. Throwing to second. Here's Javier Baez.
Batting 5th, second baseman, Javier Baez.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now a sinker runs in on him a bit as he's got to step out of the way there.
When in doubt, take a step off the mound, grab the rosin bag, and take a deep breath. After a leadoff single, now you almost drilled the guy with the next pitch. You have to find a way to rely on your mechanics.
Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
Hey, that's a really good pitch right there, and that's one of those off-balance swings. As a pitcher, you want to look in and say, howdy, if you're waving at me. A real ugly swing, and it gives you a lot of confidence when you make a guy look that bad. So hopefully he has another pitch left in his repertoire to bury this guy and get him out of there.
And this is swung on and missed. 5 quick strikeouts now, and that's your first out of the inning. Here's Addison Russell. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. And here's a ball hit in the air. But no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. Ready with the 0-1. A wave and a miss. A tick behind a good fastball.
You got to throw that one out the window if you're an offensive player right there. You know this guy is predominantly a sinker ball pitcher. High fastball, he's got to show me that a few more times for me to honor it.
And a swing and a miss, and another punch out here. 6 already, and that's out number 2. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. In there, now the throw. And he is out at second. Caught stealing to end the inning. So here now's the pitcher, Jake Arrieta. He'll begin things here against Yu Darvish. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time. Way out in front.
Well, he doubled up on that slider, so that tells me he's really feeling it at this point in the game. Good chance we'll see a heavy dose of that slider as this start continues.
A 1-ball, 2-strike count to the Phillies pitcher. The 1-2. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. The next 1-2 pitch. And he struck him out. Into the box now, Jorge Alfaro. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
As this game progresses, I don't think he's going to want to miss in that spot down the middle of the plate much more. It's early. They're a little less aggressive right now, so he's able to get away with it.
The 1-1 home. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left. But 1-2 pitch is swung on and lifted in the air out to center field. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Here's the first pitch to him. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
Got him to chase after the curveball below the zone there.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. First offering on its way. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck. And a fastball just a bit high.
1 ball, 1 strike.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. 1-2 now. Right side. He'll get to this one deep in the hole. Throw in time at first. A nice play in short right for the first out. Now at the plate, Yu Darvish. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Goodness. 0-2 now.
He knows his strengths and weaknesses at the plate. He knows he has a cold zone away. But the bottom line is this pitcher has been able to execute to that spot. If he misses over the heart of the plate, this guy's still going to be ready.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Yu Darvish becomes out number 2 this inning. Kyle Schwarber checks his swing here on the first pitch, and it's 1-0. 1 ball and 1 strike to the Cubs leadoff batter. Now the 1-1 pitch is swung on and missed for strike number 2. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game. And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these 2 teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
1-0 the count. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
Baez is there for it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. In now, Carlos Santana. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch on its way. That's lifted the other way out to left. He'll take this in without much trouble, and 2 are gone here to start the 4th. Ready for another chance? Michael Franco 0 for 1 after a pop out in foul territory his first time through. No balls and a strike to count. Darvish pauses. Here's the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. The set and the 1-1 pitch. This now is hit to second. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He does. 8 in a row he's set down. Here's Chris Bryant now. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. He had to be looking for something else to start the at-bat. It's 0-1. Slider, and he can't pull the trigger. 2 strikes. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
There's another slider. That's back-to-back good sliders, and this guy's breaking ball is really good. And when he's throwing it well like he is, and he's confident with it, he can throw it 3 or 4 times in a row. A really good slider in this one.
Wilson Contreras will stand in for a second time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1. And he chased up and out of the zone, a swing and a miss.
The discipline has just been completely absent from this offense. Seems like they're always finding themselves behind the count, and a big reason why is they're swinging at all kinds of stuff that's not even in the strike zone.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Wilson Contreras goes down for out number 2 in the bottom half. Anthony Rizzo will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. The 0-2 home. Fouled off. Here's another 0-2. Pulled toward right center field. Hernandez is there, and the side is retired. Settling in now, Cesar Hernandez. He'll start off the 5th in this one. Here comes the first pitch. That's softly hit to right. Will that get down? Yes, it will. It'll be a leadoff single. So there'll be a man aboard here to start out their half of the 5th. And he is into third with a leadoff triple. Digging in for his second at-bat, Nick Williams. He flew out in his last at-bat. And a pickoff throw to third. And he is lucky to be able to scamper back to third as he's in safely. First delivery to him on the way. Turned on down the line. This is foul for the first strike. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Missed with a breaking ball.
We've seen this before. Fastballs in, then breaking balls away. That's been his plan of attack throughout the first half of this game.
And likely nothing up at third, but he'll step off and look him back anyway. Now the 1-1 pitch. He swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
This is a situation where the offensive player just needs to do his job. Take inventory, infield back, get you a ground ball somewhere in the infield, preferably off the corners, and get your team a lead.
Catch will be made here. Tagging is the runner from third. The runner from third crosses the plate, and they've taken a 1-0 lead. Stepping in and ready for another shot, number 4. Base is empty and 1 away following the sac fly. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. 1-0 count. Here it is. Weak chopper to the left side. Oh, and no time to get him at first. Not with his speed, and that'll go down as an infield single. Stepping up now, Jake Arrieta. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Oh, it's hit to third. 5, 4, 3. It's a double play, and the inning is over. Digging in for his second at-bat, Jason Hayward. He reached on a single in his first try.
Right fielder, Jason Hayward.
The windup and the 0-1. The knee buckler, and he swings and misses at it.
This offense has just been flailing at the plate all game long, so it's no wonder why they've only been able to pick up one hit so far. I'm not seeing much of a game plan from these hitters.
The next 0-2 is taken. That's ball one.
Wow, how about that? He was tempted to make a swing at that pitch right there. That was way out of the zone, but he just kept his hands back enough.
And it's fouled away. The 1-2. Misses, ball two.
Hey, I appreciate the fact that he's making him throw a few pitches. Most of his teammates have been hacking at everything that comes their way.
And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game. Digging in to try it again, Javier Baez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Changeup too low, and it's 1-0. The 1-0 is high and outside for a ball.
Remember, he was a strikeout victim last time up, but this at-bat seems to be a totally different direction. He's showing good patience now, and he's got a real good count at 2-0.
Addison Russell will be next. He loses him on ball four. Riding in once again, Addison Russell. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And that sinker misses at the shoe tops, ball one. Fastball stays way up that time for ball two. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Two and 0 count, and the pitch. Too high, and it's 3-0. Cubs shortstop with a 3-1 count.
Great job on those last two pitches of varying speeds. Gave him a hard fastball, and then he locked him up with a changeup.
And he misses again, ball four. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball. So stepping in, Ian Happ, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. And the pitch takes off inside, and it gets away. So now two men in scoring position. Baez at third, Russell at second with one away. Might be a little worried about a squeeze play. Corner infielders get the signal here to move in with less than 2 out. A 2-ball, no strike count to the Cubs center fielder.
2 walks in this inning already, so he can't expect to stay out there much longer if he puts somebody else on. We'll see if he can find it.
Happ with a 2-1 count now. And the pitch on 2-1. Looking at strike two, a fastball that catches the inside corner. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire, so it's ball four. So striding in, Yu Darvish, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Late that time for a strike.
I don't know if this is great deception by the pitcher, great arm action, or just bad offensive approach. They got to find a way to get something in the zone. Somebody's got to be willing to take a pitch, maybe move something the other way to kind of calibrate what the strike zone's going to be.
He's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ballgame. Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Kyle Schwarber. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Hey, this is a huge pitch right here. It would be demoralizing to watch this inning slip away.
And he's got another one. 13 strikeouts now, and the inning is over. Ready for another chance? Jorge Alfaro. He's set to lead us off in the 6th inning. He's set. Here it comes. Tough slider down low for a strike. Lifted in the air out to right. Baez over to his left. One down. Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. He was punched out looking at strike 3 last time through. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. The 1-0. Hit out towards second. And that finds its way into center for a 1-out base hit. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Rhys Hoskins. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Skied into straightaway right. And Hayward will put this one away for out number 2. So now Carlos Santana, 3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Here's the first pitch to him. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Digging in once again, Chris Bryant. No hits to this point.
This guy has been unbelievable. There were billboards outside Wrigley while he was still in AAA, and what does he do when he shows up? Rookie of the Year, MVP. I mean, get in line.
And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now. The 2-0 on the way. Hit on the ground out to short. Scooped up. Throw just in time as they get him by an eyelash. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. Sinker to open the AB in there for strike 1.
He's pitching well. We're working into the middle innings right now, but this is when he's really going to have to bear down. When you start going through that lineup the 2nd and 3rd time, you've kind of emptied the bucket out already, so he's going to have to continue to buckle down and make good pitches.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Two and 2 to the Cubs catcher. No runs, just 1 hit. No errors so far for the Cubbies. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. Anthony Rizzo stands in now. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
This guy's pitching really well in this one so far. You could just see he's awful confident, attacking the strike zone, and when he comes off the mound at the end of the inning,
a swing and a miss. That retires the. Ready for another shot now. Maikel Franco. A pop out and. A ground out.
Third baseman number 7, Maikel Franco.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Missed with a slider. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now. Now the 2-0. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. Ready once again, Cesar Hernandez. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. The 1-0 home. Hit out towards second. And a great athletic play to get him. Man, wow. So next to the plate for the Phils, Nick Williams. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Hit well on the ground to first. And he is out on the tag.
It's time for the traditional 7th.
So striding forward now, Jason Hayward. A hit and 2 tries for him so far.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And the recovery's a quick one as he gets his man at first. Good composure that time to record the first out of the inning. Here's Javier Baez. It was a walk in his last trip. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fouled away. And the changeup is way low that time. No runs, just 1 hit. No errors so far for the Cubbies. Drilled down the line. But a foul ball, 1-2 now.
You pull a fastball like that, you got to tell yourself to slow it down a little bit, play more gap to gap, and keep that front shoulder square, pointed towards the pitcher. That'll keep everything on plane.
So he got him swinging. Javier Baez becomes out number 2 this inning. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he lays off there, 1-0. Now a swing and a little flare out to left. That gets down and the inning continues. And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. First delivery to him on the way. A little bouncer, but that one rolls foul. And another one. Strikeout number 17 in the ball game as he digging in now for Philadelphia. Number 4, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
Number 4.
Justin Wilson has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Here comes the first pitch. A fastball that finds the outside corner. Behind 0-2 now. Popped him up. And no one will get this one. Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Popped high in the air. Rizzo has a play, and he brings it in on the warning track. Next up will be the Phillies pitcher, Jake Arrieta. He struck out and bounced into a double play in his first 2 at-bats. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Happ will call everyone off and track it down for out number 2. Now batting, Jorge Alfaro. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. And a strike called at the knees, 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Tapper up the line. That's a foul ball. 2 out, nobody on. Weak grounder back to the mound. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. Digging in and looking for more, Odubel Herrera. Last time through was a base hit. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swing and a liner. And that'll get down for what should be extra bases. Alfaro rounds the corner and is headed home. And he throws it away. And he will score now from first. And the throwing mistake there, getting the ball in, is going to wind up costing him. And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. Runner in scoring position with Sugan. Ground ball up the middle, and it's going to get through into center field for a base hit. Trotting in to score is the runner from third, and that'll push the lead up to 3 here in the 8th. Ready now, Carlos Santana, trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. 0-1 the count. 1 ball and 1 strike to the Phillies' first baseman. Now the 1-1 pitch is taken for ball 2.
You can tell he's starting to get frustrated out there. He's not usually used to getting knocked around the yard a little bit. You can tell he's starting to feel for it.
Count even at 2-2. And this pitch is taken high and away to fill the count. It's 3-2.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens.
And the tag is on him to retire. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Justin Wilson. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
He takes something off there and had him way out in front for strike 2.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on. And if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
So he sets him down swinging. Justin Wilson becomes the first out in the bottom of the 8th inning. Swung on and missed for the first strike.
Don't kid yourself. He's well aware that he has the hat trick right now. And after that swinging strike, he's looking at the golden sombrero.
Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2. Into the windup, here comes the 0-2 pitch. Strike 3. 19 strikeouts for him now. The next hub up, Chris Bryant. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. First delivery to him on the way. Couldn't wait back, a swing and a miss.
I know there's 2 outs right here, but your job as the number 2 hole hitter, especially with the monsters hitting behind you, find a way to get on base. Maybe a little 2-out lightning on the horizon.
The 1-1 home. He's in there for strike number 2. Hit hard towards center. And that'll make him 1 for 4 in this one. So now with 2 away, the middle of the order gets to bat with opportunities on base. Stepping in, Wilson Contreras. And he's 0 for in this one, batting out of the 3 spot. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1.
That's what makes pitching so difficult. You get the first 2 guys out of the inning, then you give up that 2-out base hit. Now you have the middle part of the order coming up, and this is where you have to really refocus on that mound, stay out of a potential big inning.
1-1. Runs a bit inside for a ball.
Boy, good inside fastball right there. Trying to tie the hitter up, trying to keep him from getting those arms extended. A pitcher's pitch.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Time for him to attack on the mound. He knows this team's struggling offensively. Don't mess around and try and nibble. Just be on the attack and let them beat you.
And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away.
Your attention,
So with a left-handed hitter waiting, they'll go to their own left-hander out of the
number
bullpen.
55.
Here comes the first pitch. Leaves a slider right over the middle. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. But that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. And he struck out again. That's the third time he's gone down on strikes in this one. And now it'll be the cleanup spot for the Phillies. Michael Franco. Pedro Strop enters from the pen to start the ninth inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the ninth. Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. And he watches a called strike at the knees. No balls and 2 strikes.
As a hitter, you see a pitcher working east-west. This is where you got to tell yourself to stay tall. You can't cover both sides of the plate. You got to pick one and trust it.
Now a foul tip right into the catcher's glove as he's able to hang on for the first out. Got him fishing that time. 0-1.
Don't expect this pitcher to overthink this right here. You get an ugly swing like that, rinse and repeat.
A ball and 2 strikes now. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen. Sent on the ground out to second. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. At the plate, number 4. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. 1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0 is chased out of the zone for strike 1.
I mean, that's almost an unhittable pitch right there. The downward action of that nasty split finger, add in the velocity in the high 80s, you ain't doing much with that.
Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway. The 2-2 gets him looking up around the letters. Striding in to start the ninth, Jason Hayward, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Right fielder, Jason Hayward.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Missed with a breaking ball. Hard hit ball to second. And the spin throw gets him at first. A fine play there for the first out. Here's Javier Baez. He's 0 for 2 with a walk thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
Somebody needs to go rattle the cage right here. Take the bats and start throwing them all over the dugout to get these boys going. If this continues, I guarantee you see a different lineup tomorrow.
Williams is there, and quickly 2 are gone here, and it's not looking good for the home 9. So in now for Chicago, Addison Russell. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. Ooh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1. Popped him up. Franco is there to make the catch, and with that, the ball game is over. Well, we watched a really solid starting pitching performance, kept the opposition at bay, and as a result, he's our top player of the game.
Well, when you rack up a whole boatload of strikeouts like he did here, there's not much.